everybody? JT Dangerous here once again. I am back to do my Week 9 NFL predictions. Now, Week 8 just ended tonight on Monday Night Football with the Steelers defeating the Dolphins. So Week 8 is in the books, and we're now into Week 9 of the NFL season. So I am very excited to do my Week 9 predictions for you guys this evening, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Now, our record coming into Week 9 after a fantastic Week 8, we went 13-2. So we're coming in muy caliente right now, and I'm looking to keep it that way. So hopefully in this video we will continue the red hot winning ways. We're on a 4-week winning streak. Hopefully in this video we make it 5 weeks. Hopefully. Now, if you guys haven't checked out my Week 10 college football predictions video yet, definitely go check it out. If you haven't, this is the second video in a combined 3 video there on the channel today and this week, guys. And these are the final 3 videos in the month of October. So hopefully you guys are able to watch all these videos. Always show your support on the channel by watching these videos, super kicking those like buttons, hitting that notification bell, commenting your picks, your opinions, and representing your NFL teams in the comment sections down below. Now, if this is your first time watching my channel today, as a first-time viewer, and this is your first video, boy, you picked to go in if you're a huge fan of the NFL like myself, and you're ready for Week 9 of the NFL season. Welcome to the Dangerous Alliance. I'm JT Dangerously. Welcome to the club, because this club is just 2. Whoop whoop! Again, thank you guys so very much. Now, other than that, let's get right into these Week 9 NFL predictions. Starting off with the buys first. Now, if you do have a fantasy football team on Yahoo Sports, ESPN, or NFL.com, and you have players that are on buys, make sure you have suitable replacements for them. Now, the buys this week in Week 9 are for the Atlanta Falcons, the Cincinnati Bengals, and they desperately need it, the Los Angeles Rams, and the New Orleans Saints. So if you have any players on any of those 4 teams, make sure you have suitable replacements for them so you'll be ready for your next fantasy football matchup. Let's start off on Thursday Night Football with an NFC West rivalry showdown between the San Francisco 49ers heading to Glendale to face the Arizona Cardinals. Now, the 49ers are coming off their beatdown victory over the Carolina Panthers on Sunday. They're coming in undefeated at 7-0, and this Niners team is looking like the real deal. I mean, it felt like everybody was scoring on the Niners squad against Carolina on Sunday. They put up a 50 burger with a side of fries. And this Niners team is looking to continue this magical season by getting a big road victory against their NFC West rivals on Thursday night. The other side of the Arizona Cardinals coming off their loss to the New Orleans Saints on Sunday. They're coming in at 3-4-1. This Cardinals team is looking to rebound and bounce back at home by defeating the top team in the NFC West on Thursday night. So coming from me in this NFC West rivalry showdown on Thursday Night Football, oh man, Jimmy G Money versus Kyler Murray. This one's going to be good. But coming from me, I'm going to go with Jimmy G Money, Richard Sherman, and the San Francisco 49ers to get it done on the road and remain undefeated and defeat the Arizona Cardinals on Thursday Night Football in a close one. And now the Sunday slate, which will start early this week because this game will be in Wembley Stadium in London, which will start at 6:30 here on the West Coast, 9:30 on the East Coast, between 2 AFC South rivals, the Houston Texans facing the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, the Texans are coming off their victory over the Oakland Raiders on Sunday. They're coming in at 5-3, but tragedy definitely hit their defense because J.J. Watt, the best defensive player in the Houston Texans defense, tore his pec. So it looks like J.J. Watt is going to be out for the season. So they just lost their best defensive player. They traded Jadeveon Clowney to the Seahawks, and now they have lost J.J. Watt for the season. So Houston's got to step it up for the rest of the season if they're going to be a threat in the AFC South and in the AFC playoffs. There is out of the Jacksonville Jaguars coming off their win over the New York Jets on Sunday. They're coming in at 4-4, and the Jaguars are looking to get a big win here in London. So coming from me in this AFC South rivalry showdown in jolly old London, England, I'm going to go with Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans to defeat the Jacksonville Jaguars. And now back to the original Sunday slate, which will start back at 10 a.m. here on the West Coast, 1 p.m. on the East Coast, starting off with a rematch of last year's NFC wildcard game between the Chicago Bears heading to Philly to face the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, we all remember that matchup in the wildcard game last year where Chicago was nearly a win away from making it to the NFC divisional round, but fell short off a blocked field goal and cost them one of their best seasons in years to the Philadelphia Eagles. So this game is the much anticipated rematch of that meeting, and this is the Bears' chance to redeem and get some revenge. Now starting off with the Bears first, they're coming off a loss to the Los Angeles Chargers on Sunday. They're coming in at 3-4, and this Bears team is looking to rebound and bounce back on the road against a team that ended their fantastic year last year. There is the Philadelphia Eagles coming off their big victory over the Buffalo Bills. I was definitely wrong in picking against them. They're coming in at 4-4, and the Eagles are looking to get back on the winning track with another big win at home. So coming from me in this rematch of last year's NFC wildcard game, man, Mitchell Trubisky is just not impressing me. I mean, this season. Last year, he impressed the hell out of me, but just seems like everybody's talking about their defense more than their offense. When you got Khalil Mack, they're going to talk about Khalil Mack more than your quarterback and running back and wide receiver core. Coming from me, I'm going to go with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles to get a big home victory here and defeat the Chicago Bears. And now the next matchup. It is the Indianapolis Colts heading to Heinz Field to face the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now the Colts are coming off a victory over the Denver Broncos on Sunday. They're coming in at 5-2, and the Colts are looking to get a big road victory here. There's the Pittsburgh Steelers coming off their victory tonight on Monday Night Football over the Miami Dolphins. They're coming in at 3-4, and the Steelers are looking to get a big home victory here and get back to 500. So coming from me in this AFC showdown, ooh, man. I'm going to go with Jacoby Brissett, Marlon Mack, T.Y. Hilton, and the Indianapolis Colts to get it done on the road and defeat the Pittsburgh Steelers. And now the next matchup. It is an AFC East rivalry showdown between the two worst teams in my Patriots AFC East division, between the New York Jets heading to Miami to face the winless Miami Dolphins. Now, the Jets are coming off a loss to the Jacksonville Jaguars on Sunday. What else is new, folks? The Jets are terrible this season. They're coming in at 1-6, and the Jets are looking to rebound and bounce back on the road. They're inside of the Miami Dolphins coming off their loss tonight to the Pittsburgh Steelers on Monday Night Football. They're coming in at 0-7. What else is new? The Dolphins are terrible this season as well. And this Dolphins team is looking to get their first victory of the season at home. So coming from me in this battle of the worst teams in the Patriots AFC East division, if the Dolphins want to get a franchise quarterback, they're going to have to continue to lose to either get the first pick or the second pick in next year's NFL draft. With so many great college football quarterbacks coming out next year, they're going to need a franchise quarterback. So coming from me, I'm going to go with the team that actually has a franchise quarterback, and that's Sam Darnold and the New York Jets to rebound and bounce back on the road and defeat the winless Miami Dolphins. Ugh. And now the next matchup. It is the Minnesota Vikings heading to Arrowhead to face the Kansas City Chiefs. Now the Vikings are coming off their big victory over the Washington Redskins on Thursday night. They're coming in at 6-2, and the Vikings are looking to get another big road victory here. They're excited the Kansas City Chiefs coming off their loss to the Green Bay Packers on Sunday Night Football at home. They're coming in at 5-3, and I don't know if I would be pressing the panic button just yet for Chiefs fans, but I mean, Matt Moore is a great quarterback, but he is no Patrick Mahomes. So you can tell, without Patrick Mahomes there, this Chiefs team is a rudderless ship. And knowing Chiefs fans, they want Patrick Mahomes back as soon as possible, because this Chiefs team is going to struggle if they don't have him back going into the playoffs. So this Chiefs team is looking to rebound and bounce back at home. So coming from me in this matchup, it's Kirk Cousins versus Matt Moore. It would have been a lot more interesting if it was Patrick Mahomes. So coming from me, I'm going to go with Captain Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings to get a big road victory here and defeat the Kansas City Chiefs in a close one. And now the next matchup. It is the Tennessee Titans heading to Charlotte to face the Carolina Panthers. Now the Titans are coming off their big victory over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Sunday. They're coming in at 4-4, and the Titans are looking to continue the winning ways with a big victory on the road. They're excited of the Carolina Panthers coming off their embarrassing blowout loss to the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday, giving up 51 points. They're coming in at 4-3, and they're looking to rebound and bounce back at home. So coming from me in this matchup, I'm going to go with the Tennessee Titans to continue the winning ways and defeat the Carolina Panthers in a shootout. And now the next matchup. It is the Washington Redskins heading to Orchard Park to face the Buffalo Bills. Now the Redskins are coming off the loss to the Minnesota Vikings on Thursday Night Football. They're coming in at 1-7, and the Redskins are looking to rebound and bounce back on the road and get their second victory of the season. There is the Buffalo Bills coming off their surprising loss to the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday. They're coming in at 5-2, and this Bills team is looking to rebound and bounce back at home. So coming from me in this matchup, This would have been interesting if they actually start Dwayne Haskins against Josh Allen. I mean, two fantastic quarterbacks, but obviously they're not. So coming from me, I'm going to go with Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills to rebound and bounce back at home and defeat the Washington Redskins. And now the next matchup. It is the Green Bay Packers heading to Los Angeles to face the Los Angeles Chargers. Now the Packers are coming off a big victory over the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday night. They're coming in at 7-1, and who would have thought coming into Week 9 of the NFL season that the Packers would be 7-1 when everybody, including myself, left them for dead starting in Week 1. They have definitely proved a lot of people wrong, including myself. And Aaron Rodgers looks like he is almost bring new life into this Packers team after Mike McCarthy was fired last year. And Aaron Jones, their running back, had a monster game against the Chiefs on Sunday night. This Packers team is looking to continue the winning ways. They're excited the Los Angeles Chargers coming off their big victory over the Chicago Bears on Sunday. They're coming in at 3-5, and the Chargers are looking to continue the winning ways by getting a big victory at home. So coming from me in this matchup, an East Coast team coming to a West Coast stadium. We're going to see if that streak of East Coast teams coming, we're going to see if an East Coast team can actually win against a West Coast team. But coming from me, I am going to go with Aaron Rodgers and the discount double check of the Green Bay Packers to get it done on the road and defeat the Los Angeles Chargers. And now the next matchup. It is the Cleveland Browns heading to Mile High to face the Denver Broncos. Now the Cleveland Browns are coming off their loss on the road to my New England Patriots on Sunday. And they're coming in at 2-5. And I'm really surprised that with all those great players like Chubb, like Odell Beckham Jr. and Baker Mayfield, that the Browns are 2-5 this season. And this Browns team is looking to rebound and bounce back in the worst way possible. There is how you have the Denver Broncos coming off another heartbreaking loss to the Indianapolis Colts on Sunday. They lost on a last-second field goal. What else is new with the Broncos this season? They're coming in at 2-6, and this is the one team I'm not even surprised they're bad this season, because when you got Joe Flacco running the show and John Elway's all about perfection, this team is going to continue to fail every season. And the Denver Broncos are looking to rebound and bounce back at home. So coming from me in this matchup, it's Joe Flacco versus Baker Mayfield. This one should be good, but coming from me, I have to go with Baker Mayfield, Nick Chubb, Odell Beckham Jr., and the Cleveland Browns to rebound and bounce back on the road and defeat the Denver Broncos. And now the next matchup. It is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers heading to CenturyLink to face my Seattle Seahawks. Now the Buccaneers are coming off their loss to the Tennessee Titans on Sunday. They're coming in at 2-5, and the Buccaneers are looking to rebound and bounce back on the road. There is how you have my Seattle Seahawks coming off their victory over the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday. Russell Wilson had another big-time game. The running game definitely has waked up this year. DK Metcalf with 2 touchdowns, and as always, Dick's up for DK. And my Seahawks are looking to continue the winning ways in the NFC and get a big victory at home for the 12. So coming from me in this matchup, another matchup between two running quarterbacks, Jameis Winston versus Russell Wilson. This one's going to be good, but coming from me, I'm going to go with Russell Wilson, DK Metcalf, Chris Carson, and my Seattle Seahawks to get it done at home and defeat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And now the next matchup, it is the Detroit Lions heading to the Black Hole to face the Oakland Raiders. Now the Lions are coming off a victory over the New York Giants on Sunday. They're coming in at 3-1, and the Lions are looking to continue the winning ways with a big victory on the road. There is that you have the Oakland Raiders coming out their heartbreaking loss to the Houston Texans on Sunday. They're coming in at 4-4, and the Raiders are looking to rebound and bounce back at home. So coming from me in this matchup, I'm going to go with an upset. I'm going to go with the Oakland Raiders to get it done at home and defeat the Detroit Lions. And now the Sunday night matchup, and I think this is the best matchup in Week 9 between two AFC teams. Between my New England Patriots heading to Baltimore to face the Baltimore Ravens. Now my Patriots are coming off a big home victory over the Cleveland Browns on Sunday. We are coming in 8-0, and once again, the defense and special teams of my Patriots stepped up again. Tom Brady, yes, he had 2 touchdowns. I'm very happy on that. Julian Edelman had a big-time game. We added a new wide receiver after the loss of Josh Gordon for the year. We got Mohamed Sanu, former Atlanta Falcon. But once again, this year's Patriots team is all about special teams and defense, because the defense have stepped up. The special team has stepped up. Tom Brady is doing what he usually does, and that's win. Bill Belichick got his 300th victory in that game against Cleveland. Congratulations, Coach. And this Patriots team is looking to continue this amazing streak they are having this year by getting a big victory on Sunday Night Football on the road. There is the Baltimore Ravens coming off their bye week. They're coming in at 5-2, and the Baltimore Ravens are looking to knock off the AFC's top team, the New England Patriots, at home on Sunday night. So coming from me in this huge Sunday Night Football matchup and the best game in Week 9, ooh, man, this one's going to be fun. I mean, Lamar Jackson versus Tom Brady, and this one's going to be really good. This one's going to be good. I can really see Baltimore giving us a fight. But coming from me, I'm going to go with Tom Brady, Julian Edelman, and Coach Belichick, and my New England Patriots to get it done on the road and remain undefeated and defeat the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday Night Football in a very close one. And now the Monday night matchup. It is an NFC East rivalry showdown that could easily beat this week's Monday Night Raw between the Dallas Cowboys heading to Gotham to face the New York Giants. Now the Cowboys are coming off their bye week. They're coming in at 4-3, and the Cowboys are looking to come off a bye with a big victory on the road on Monday Night Football against their NFC East rivals. There is the New York Giants coming off their loss to the Detroit Lions on Sunday. They're coming in at 2-6, and the Giants are looking to put a little bit of a monkey wrench against the Dallas Cowboys at home and defeat them on Monday Night Football. So coming from me in this NFC East rivalry showdown on Monday Night Football, if you thought I forgot about the punishment I put on the Cowboys, that I wouldn't be picking them for the next 4 weeks after losing to the Jets, you're wrong. So coming from me, I may get this one wrong, but the punishment has to be full in effect. I'm going to go with the New York Giants to upset the Dallas Cowboys on Monday Night Football. And those are my Week 9 NFL predictions. Now, I want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Comment below. Who do you have winning in Week 9 of the NFL season? Do you see any upsets happening? Do you see the 49ers or the New England Patriots losing this week to end their undefeated streak this year? Let me know who you got. And as always, represent your NFL teams. Let's have a conversation about it. Of course, I'm always on to see your comment, like it, and of course, reply right back to you, because comments are absolutely always welcome on this channel. And I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching my Week 9 NFL predictions tonight. Now, before you guys go, as always, you guys can never forget to do this. That like button, comment, share with your friends. Of course, super kick that like button like only you guys can. Of course, you guys can never forget to do this as well. That subscribe button, become part of this bigger and dangerous alliance. And I will see you guys hopefully this week or the first day in the month of November for my New Japan Pro Wrestling's Power Struggle 2019 predictions. Kenta Ishii 2 and Switchblade Goto 3. Later days, guys. Have a wonderful evening and peace. Here we